thousands of games on the market, I keep coming back to this one. Yep, Diablo 2. Released on June 29th at the turn of the millennium, this game has been stealing hours of my life. And you know what? I'm okay with it.
But Auroros, what about Diablo 4?
Whoa, hold on. We'll go over that very shortly. So, first things first, I may be biased about Diablo 2 considering I've played the game for 20 plus years. But I feel like a lot of older gamers will share my sentiment when I say that this game was a masterpiece. Every pixel in this decades-old game was woven with love, and I feel like it harkens back to a time where games were generally just made better. A time before better graphics became the big selling point. It was the gameplay, not just the improved graphics, but the gameplay, that keeps me coming back over and over and over again. It's a game where you could play through the story 3 times, once at normal difficulty, and then nightmare difficulty, and then hell difficulty, and truly never be bored. The amount of items you can find and way you could customize your character, even with such a small skill tree, is what really made the game different. Having a simple change of a helmet or a piece of armor could change your character entirely. And when it comes to the feel of the gameplay, oh my god, so much faster than these new games coming out today. Every fireball you throw, every ice spell you launch, every attack you made felt like it generally hurt the enemy. In newer games such as Diablo 4, where you have long skill cooldowns, and attacks with animation frames that seem way too outrageously exaggerated, it feels like you're in control a lot less of your own character. But the combat aspect isn't the only thing about Diablo 2 that makes it amazing. Let's talk about the customization. Most of the armor aesthetics in this game were generally well thought out, and they all look different from one another. And it was easy to change your look, just switch a different armor. Also, with the weapons that you could create on your own using runes, not to mention the different styles of weapons you could use for rune words, also added depth to the game. What really set this game apart from the rest? This little cube, the Herodra cube. There were so many ways to craft, change items, make your own items, roll new items. It made the game so you didn't have to really truly stick with a meta build to be successful. You could absolutely get creative. Speaking of creativity, you could go and give a barbarian in Diablo 2 a wizard staff, or give a sorceress a giant hammer. Try doing that in Diablo 4. Oh wait, you can. Womp womp. So for me, I've always been a fan of a battle mage, and of course he has to have ice powers. But I also want him to have a sword. But no, not in Diablo 4. Those are more related to places that deal with melee attacks. So my sorcerer just can't hold onto a sword? That sucks. It makes me feel like these newer games are taking 1 step forward and 2 steps back. Why can't any character hold any weapon they want if they have the right strength requirements, or dexterity, or whatever else is needed? I don't understand how a company can make an older game with all of this customization, and then make a newer installment where they take it away. Aside from those talking points, this game had iconic character classes and also iconic enemies. Like the iconic Devilkin, for example. Kill one, and the rest start running screaming. Or the notorious Burning Souls that made the game really difficult, but provided a great challenge. Oh, and how can I forget the secret cow level? Nothing like slaughtering a bunch of hellspawn cows. That's a lot of beef. Yummy. Overall, it just feels like game developers in general, no matter what game or what genre, are just pushing these newer games out without the tender loving care that they desperately need. I would encourage any younger gamers to try and play Diablo 4 and then go back and play Diablo 2 Resurrected and tell me your honest thoughts and opinions on it, because maybe I'm just old and washed up. Anyway, there's a ton of reasons why I'm addicted to this game, and right now I'm about to get my fix. So I want to thank you for watching this video, and if you like anything related to fitness, gaming, hobbies, or motivational speeches, check out the rest of my channel, because life isn't one-dimensional, and neither is my content. With all of that said, love your life, have fun, stay motivated, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.